Hey, what's up? It's your boy, First Form Frieza, aka the new slave owner of the monkey race, the Saiyans. I actually wanted to check out and see how good this Majin Buu is. I was thinking maybe, possibly, I might actually use him for a World Tournament because when she Dokkan awakened him, he does get an AOE and he is kind of decent attack wise, so I'm kind of interested to see how good he would be. So I just made what I usually take as a World Tournament team. Basically, just don't have Phi Goku Black and replace him with this guy. If anything, for my World Tournament team, the only difference might be that maybe instead of this Frieza, I'll bring LR Goku, the 1,000 day log in LR Goku. But you know, it's really all preference. But as you can see, been out here grinding. Can't use those Kais. I only got like 50 Kais. Can't use the Kais. You gotta grind to fucking find the time. Boom, there we go. One more. We just need one more, baby. But I feel like if you don't have LR Broly, it'd be a no-brainer taking this Boo just because it's just another AoE. Come on, bro. Don't give me fucking blue balls. Look at this. I'm going to throw two. I'm going to give you two. All I need is one. All I need is one SA. And we did it. Mission accomplished. No Kais needed. Alright, good. Good to know. Boom. Got that from the Boo event. And dun, da, da, da. Look at this. I'm going to watch this. Whoa. Amazing. Beautiful. Holy shit. That's actually pretty cool fucking card art. And he does have Fierce Battle. That is another positive, I'd say. A lot of characters that... Well, I don't want to say, whoa. Candy cane. Whoa. Calm it down. Calm it the fuck down. Don't even need the show. Need Z swords. I have so many fucking Z swords. But yeah, I'd say if you don't have LR Broly, it's almost a no-brainer in taking this Boo because it's another AoE. So why not? And actually, every time I got this guy, I just kept him. Funny enough, he's an orb changer himself, if I'm not mistaken. But once you awaken him, he loses that orb changing ability. So I'm thinking 17. Like I was saying, probably go with 17 crit, 9 additional. Not going to go too crazy with orbs. You know, you can only go too far. Boom. And boom, bada boom. There we go. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of interested now to know, does his previous form change orbs? Because he gets more attack based off orb changing. Changing key spheres, SDR's key sphere, attack plus 20%. See now, this is my only gripe I have with him. Oh, wait, whoa, I take that back, no gripe. I was about to say, I thought he lost the orb changing ability, which kind of sucks. But the fact that he changes into SDR, that's actually pretty fucking good, dude. Because then he gets plus 10% attack per SDR orb. So, that's good for him. Shout out to Boo. He's an orb changer and an AoE. And he's actually not that weak because he gets a base plus 50%. And because he gets that base plus 50%, the 10% isn't that bad. If it was just 10%, I'd be like, listen, don't fucking bother. This guy's an asshole. But apparently, this guy is beyond the usual bullshit. So I fuck with Boo. I ain't going to disrespect Boo. And let's see. I guess I'll take... Oh my god, there's never any freezes anymore. That's so depressing. I guess I will take this guy. He's not even gonna be in. He's not gonna even be any good, huh? Right? I don't have a rainbow team. There we go. Interless. Why not? Why not do that? And then we'll put on the same old bullshit items. And there we go. And we are good. So I'd be interested to see if this Boo is worthwhile, because if you don't have LR Broly, he's worthwhile. If you do have LR Broly, you're going to give up probably an orb changer or a key giver. So the question is it worth it? I'm not really sure. TBH. But other than that, I'll tell you right now, your boy saw the new DB Super Broly movie, and that shit was god tier. That was a good fucking movie, dude. I went last night with a couple friends, and people had mixed reaction, at least from the group of friends that I was with. They're like, yeah, I don't really like it. It could have been better, this, that, and the third. And they're right. There were some things about the movie that could have been better. But I personally liked it a lot. I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was fucking awesome. It brought me back to the OG Broly movies. If you haven't seen Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, Oh, okay, 486,000. Respectable amount. Respectable. If you have not seen it, I really recommend you watch it. You don't have to, run out and watch it in theaters. It's going to come out on DVD eventually. But hey, fuck it. I went to the theater. It was fun. It's cool because whenever you go to shit like that, like the only people who are going are like Dragon Ball Z fans, really, because everyone that was there was wearing like a fucking Goku shirt, or they were wearing what do you call it, a fucking Goku hoodie. So like these niggas were there for the one and only Son Goku. So it was nice to be there in a theater full of nerds. And the movie was really good, man. The thing I liked about the movie the most is they had like little caveats. They had little things in the beginning that kind of gave you a bit of context to the old Dragon Ball Z stuff. Shit you already know. Like Goku's origin story, Planet Vegeta getting blown the fuck up. And if you've seen the first, like, Broly movie, a lot of the themes are still there. It's fairly similar. But in its own right, it is very different. And it does propose, like, new things. So it's not corny, where it's just a rehash of the old Broly movies. I liked it a lot, man. It was really good. And I think the way they did the animation was fucking amazing, man. The animation was so good. That's one thing that sucks about Dragon Ball Super, this series, is that a lot of times the animation quality will dip just because it's like, they just don't have animators to do shit. Ooh, fuck, man. Talk about orb changing. Holy shit, this guy is fucking changing orbs out here. I kind of don't want to... Nah, we'll do that. Let's see. So, fuck, this guy actually does change orbs quite a lot. And as you can see, he gets attack plus 10% per, so this right here, 5 across, this is like fucking holy shit. 10, alright, so 5, let's just go ahead and just say 15. 15 times 10, 150% damage boost. That's pretty significant, dude. Yeah, it was pretty fucking cool. The animation looked awesome. Like in Dragon Ball Super, the series, the animation is good at times. Sometimes it'll get like a little shitty. Which kind of sucks. Okay, 752,000. That's not too bad. That's almost as strong as Broly. So that ain't too bad, man. And he changed his orbs. So the thing is about this Boo is that because he changes orbs, you don't always have to let him super. He is an orb changer. So say if Broly and Boo are on the same turn and you want Broly to super, just let Broly super. That's genius. I'm a genius for saying that. Yeah, the fucking animation was cool. I liked the story. They had some corny things in there, but I didn't mind. I liked it. Like, they had some, like, if you watch the movie in the beginning, like, the build up to, like, the whole Broly versus Goku and Vegeta fight, like, the whole reason behind it was kind of like a silly, like, why the fuck, like, it's so dumb, but I didn't care. It was, like, whatever. It was, like, tongue-in-cheek. It was purposely trying to be silly, like, in terms of, like, not to spoil anything, but... Like, for example, one plot point in the beginning that got things rolling was that Frieza was trying to get the Dragon Balls to make some wish, and it was, like, such a fucking, like, what the fuck, why would you want to wish for that? But it was a good movie. I liked it a lot. Some of my friends got turned off because they didn't like how the story was. Like, they got tight. They're like, yo, that never happened in the show. Like, they basically redid, Planet Vegeta's origin story. They redid some of Goku's origin story a little bit in terms of him going to Earth and shit, which it wasn't even that bad and it wasn't even that terrible. Like, honestly, some of my friends are just nitpicky. And I think for the most part it was a really good throwback to old Dragon Ball Z. Like, I like that. Like, they had little references, like, this isn't really spoiling anything, but, Super Saiyan Blue fucking Gogeta's in the movie. And they had, like, little references to, like, hey, we fucking fused before. Remember as Vegito? And they, like, made references to, like, the Buu saga. And also, because this is Dragon Ball Super, they're referencing, what do you call it? When they went Vegito as, in the future saga arc, when he went Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Which is pretty cool, honestly. And also the fact that this happens right after the Tournament of Power. So basically, if you watch Dragon Ball Super, I didn't watch it heavy, but I did watch like the last few bits of the Tournament of Power when Goku and those monks are fighting. So pretty much, it's literally the way Super ended recently. It's pretty much picking up from there, which is pretty cool. Because I always, in the old Dragon Ball Z movies, sometimes like I don't know, like because the old movies didn't really care about if you thought it was in the universe or not. They're just like, fuck it, whatever, like it is what it is. But I like that this tied things together, like it made sense, and it kind of put things together, and it was all in the same like universe in the same time span, which was pretty cool. I like that. And I also think that the references to the past, like the old Dragon Ball Z fights, Dragon Ball Z moments, like they made references to like the Frieza fight, the Cell fight, the Boo fight, and it was just cool because it was just like a moment of like, holy shit, like these niggas are like they're cognizant of what happened and like what led up to that, which is always cool in anime in general, but in the movie itself, like it was cool to see. And even like in the beginning of the movie when they were doing the whole Planet Vegeta origin story and stuff, like the way the movie is split up is pretty much the first third is the Planet Vegeta origin story, and then the second act is pretty much everything getting ready, and then the third act obviously is like the big finale of the Broly fight, which is actually really good, and I think they did a good job with it, and I love the fucking animation. I know at some points, like, my friends were getting salty because at some points there was CGI, which I swear dude, if my friend did not point out that there was CGI in certain scenes, I would not have fucking noticed. But there were certain points where there was CGI and it was kind of getting like kind of berserky, like not as bad as Berserk, but I don't know, CGI is just kind of weird sometimes. But there's certain points in the movie where it's hand drawn and the animation's so fucking good, and you're like, holy shit, this is god tier. So it's not like giant parts of the movie were in CGI. Because if you watch the Berserk movie, if you ever seen like not the series, the movies that led into the series, they have CGI in certain parts, but most of it's hand drawn. I'd make the comparison like that. Although when the movie does have CGI, it is kind of noticeable, and you're like, fuck. But I like the fact that like they paid close attention to certain things. They had certain events like in the movie that were like super hype, like when let's see, I don't think I need anything else. Like when Vegeta went Super Saiyan, not Super Saiyan Red, not Super Saiyan God, just regular Super Saiyan 1. They actually took a little bit of time out because like they acknowledged like Paragus and Broly, they technically didn't know that Super Saiyans existed. They were like, what the fuck? I didn't know they exist. And it was kind of cool to see that like, holy shit, what the fuck? This nigga's the legendary Super Saiyan? Holy shit. And then, like, they did a little bit of a screen time for him just going Super Saiyan and him going, they did a full 360. And it was fucking badass. And I like that they gave that attention to detail to small things. Like, they didn't just jump over, like, if you watch Super, sometimes, like, this nigga will go Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, gone, and it's like, whatever, who gives a shit. But with this movie, they did it really slow. They did it, like, progressively. They also did a good job of having, like, Vegeta fight, Goku fight. And they gave you, like, all those different references and things to the old Broly movies in the series itself, and I fucking liked it, man. That was a good-ass fucking movie, and I would, if I had to rate it, if I had to be objective and had to be, like, a hard-ass on it and be like, oh, there were some good things, some plot points were corny, blah, 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 blah. If I was being super strict, I'd probably give it, like, a 7, 6.57, but as a Dragon Ball Z fan, yo, that shit's a solid fucking 9. I think, me personally, that's my favorite Broly movie. Like, the first Broly movie was fucking amazing, and I liked it a lot. The second Broly movie, where he comes back reincarnated, he fights Trunks and shit like that, it's like, whatever. The Bio Broly's like, whatever. This Broly movie was really fucking good, man. It was really fucking good. I liked it a lot. Just because it's been so long, and it has, like, all the information of Dragon Ball Z in it. And it's technically canon, because the whole idea is it's in the same universe and shit. I like it. It's fucking cool. I really, really look forward to see if there's anything else that'll come out of it. Shit was legit, man. I'd recommend you go see it. It's not too long. It's like an hour and 30, hour and 40 minutes. So it's nothing crazy. It's a no-brainer. Like, if that shit comes out on DVD, if it's online, stream it. Fucking watch that shit. God tier. But that is pretty much it. I just wanted to test out this Majin Buu. He seems actually pretty good. As you saw there, I don't have that many orbs in him. And he actually does do a good job of stunning. He does do a decent job of stunning. And by the way, his leader skill is pretty good. If you ever do, what do you call it, Battlefield, you could take him as a decent leader skill. I gotta say, this Buu's actually a lot better than I was expecting because he changed his key spheres. And unfortunately, he doesn't really have any like links. I mean, Revival's one that's kind of okay. Other than that, it's just a bunch of boo links. But he does have Fierce Battle, so at least he's got that going for him. He does stun a bit, so I'd say here's the negative. If you want to run boo on a World Tournament team, you have to take off a Keeper Fighter. Here's the positive. He changes orbs, and he also stuns. That's a pretty big positive, because if you get to stun the enemy, and if for some reason you don't finish him off, you have a shitty turn, like that could be actually pretty decent. But I think the biggest positive for me, where I will probably take him, is the fact that he changes into STR, and then you can let Broly use it, or let him use it, either or. But gotta say, he's a decent Dokkan. I think it's fucking cool. And I'm happy I held on to those 3 copies, because Lord knows sometimes you get tempted to fucking bob with these shits. But then you get a Dokkan like this where it's actually pretty good, and you're like, oh shit, fucking badass. But that is pretty much it. That is the end of my tirade. And if I had to leave you with anything, I would leave you with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. It was really fun. It was really great. I liked it a lot. It had a lot of fan service. Not just because Bulma looked like a fucking MILF, but because they actually like put shit for fans. It was a good fucking movie. Honestly, when that shit comes out on DVD, I'm gonna fucking watch this shit again. God tier.